Kurt Sieglin, you're watching News 12 New Jersey. Indeed, put out the shingle live at 7 o'clock. Thanks for being with us. This is our first show of our new series, We're Open. Every Friday at this time, we're going to be taking you to a different town around New Jersey to show you how businesses are adapting during coronavirus and keeping customers safe. Tonight, we're going to kick things off in the very popular beach town of Belmar. That is where we find our Marcy Rubin tonight. She's going to be talking to us about the classic stop there, the Klein's Fish Market and Waterside Cafe. Marcy?
Absolutely, Kurt. We are in the heart of downtown Belmar, high above, actually, Main Street Belmar, where we are on top of the Beach House Brewery. The folks here have been kind enough to let us borrow their rooftop terrace, where normally they'd be filled with customers, but unfortunately, because of the pandemic, this part of their facility is closed to the public. They are letting us borrow it for the half hour that we will be here live for you this evening, so you get a good vantage point high above Belmar, which normally we know on a Friday night, any Jersey Shore town after Memorial Day, the week after Memorial Day, you would see tons of people up and down these streets, on the beach, on the boardwalk, but unfortunately, towns across New Jersey are looking a little more quiet this year, the spring and summer of 2020, because of the coronavirus outbreak. We are here because businesses are slowly coming back. New Jersey is slowly phasing into our new normal, and we are going to talk to businesses each and every week in different New Jersey towns to see how they've been surviving, how they hope to thrive as we move forward in this process. And we're going to start tonight with, as Kurt mentioned, Klein's. Klein's has been here in Belmar for years. Decades, actually. People from across New Jersey head to Klein's each and every year, each and every day, to get a taste of fresh Jersey Shore fresh fish, fresh cooking, and the views from Klein's. And unfortunately, we know that most places like that, restaurants, aren't able to welcome their customers and have them sit down and enjoy their meals. But Klein's and other businesses across New Jersey have been doing what they can to serve their community and stay afloat.
Welcome to Klein's Fish Market in Belmar. We are open. Klein's Fish Market, Waterside Cafe is a retail fish market and a restaurant.
This is local fluke fillet. We got our local sea scallops, and then we got our Gulf 2125 shrimp.
Klein's offers the freshest seafood money can buy, local catch.
Out of everything we sell, that's probably the most popular item. You get a little bit of everything, which is nice.
We've been here since 1929, and as my grandfather and father and uncle, I've been through all sorts of hurricanes, storms. I never thought we'd see anything worse than that. But now we had the pandemic. They have us shut down.
Which one you want fried? Anyone specific or not?
The only thing that's keeping us going is takeout and the retail fish market.
This is a clam bake. We have a 1.25 pound lobster, sea scallops, Prince Edward Island mussels, Jersey little necks, and Gulf 2125 shrimp. We'll put it on the plate. We'll give it some drawn butter on the side, some lemons. Then you'll get the fresh vegetables, the coleslaw, and we'll put some waffle fries on there as well.
The takeout business has grown over the last 11 weeks.
I come down here once a week from Hamilton, New Jersey, just to get their fish.
We're very fortunate that we have a lot of our regulars coming for takeout.
I'm going to the beach, sit in my truck and eat, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day, and then I'm gonna walk.
It's the same fresh quality seafood. We take care in packaging it. We've taken extra steps to make sure that they're all in tamper-proof packaging. We're doing a lot with DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. We still have the freshest seafood around, and we'll be doing everything we possibly can so that the customers will feel safe and make it a nice dining experience. Come on down.
Come come on down. They are open and your mouth is probably watering, especially if you are a seafood lover. They are hoping, as are all the businesses around here, that they will be able to invite their customers back into their restaurants and bars and other facilities very soon. And we're going to be back with you in just a little while. You're going to hear from another local business, a fishing company, a charter fishing boat company coming up. And you're also going to hear from the mayor of Belmar. That's all coming up in just a few minutes. For now, Kurt, we're going to send it back to you. We're live in Belmar tonight.
Great vantage point there in Belmar. Marcy, we'll talk to you in just a minute. Let's stay at the shore. The boardwalk and beaches in Point Pleasant Beach are back open as of today. Hand sanitizing stations were set up at every beach access point. Parking restrictions were also lifted on public and private lots. Rides, amusements, and games, though, are still closed. Restaurants open for takeout only. Meantime, further down the shore, short-term rentals are available again in Wildwood and North Wildwood. Hotels and motels are taking reservations. The number of rooms, though, they can rent out is capped. The motels have to stay at no more than 60% capacity. That restriction will be lifted on June the 22nd. And many people have been trying to find new ways to exercise during the pandemic, and because of that, some bike repair shops have been very busy. The Peddler's Shop here in Deptford brought their summer staff back early to help with an increase they're seeing in repairs. They say many people are bringing in bikes that have been sitting in their sheds or garages for years, hoping to get them working again.
It's just been to the point where the repairs are coming in, and it's just, I think we're about 2 weeks out, which on a normal, summer day, I think we're scheduled. Normally we can get them back in like 3-4 days for you.
Sales have also jumped. While their showroom is closed, they can still sell bikes. The ones under $300 sold out in the first few weeks. A pet store in Howell is increasing cleaning protocols to keep customers safe. The owner of the Pet Asylum says they're offering curbside pickup. It's a mom and pop store. They're cleaning every product that gets delivered before it gets to the customer. Safety is priority one, and this month is the store's 20-year anniversary. The owner is saying he is hopeful to hold an event at a later time when everyone can be there to celebrate. New Jersey malls are allowing people to show up once again. Retail stores inside the malls have curbside service. At the Garden State Plaza, they created zones with numbered spots for each store. So when a customer arrives in the zone, they call their retailer and tell them what spot number they're in. Employees then walk out to the car for a contactless delivery. Most New Jersey malls have updated their websites with the stores that are participating. You can get links to some of those at news12.com right now. Well, the New Jersey Restaurant and Hospitality Association is calling on the governor to reopen restaurants.
We've had 10 weeks to digest information available regarding this horrible pandemic. It's time to let the people of New Jersey make their own educated decisions as to whether or not they choose to go out or stay home.
Now, the group, along with elected officials, were outside Woody's restaurant in Seabright today. They're asking Governor Murphy to allow outdoor dining at all restaurants by next Friday, June the 5th. They want to be allowed to serve people indoors at 50% capacity by June the 15th, with a goal of 100% capacity by the middle of the summer. The owner of a Morris County pub says they will adapt and do everything they have to do to get back into business.
We can handle this. Not just me, but every tavern in the state of New Jersey can handle this. We're experts at taking care of our customers and make sure they're safe.
That's Jim Hill of the Knotty Pine Pub in Wharton. He reorganized his bar to comply with social distancing. They removed the pool table, which had been there for 60 years. They also put plexiglass around the entire bar. You can get a little bit of view of it there. They removed bar stools. Hill says his business will not be able to survive if he can't reopen for another few months. And with some businesses deemed not essential, now being allowed to open, the question is, will they get their customers back? News 12 New Jersey's Karen Lee takes us to the North Jersey Equestrian Center in Morris County.
It would be nice that we could open up and just, kind of let them in and go back to normal, but that's not going to happen.
Uncharted waters, that is how Carl Bauer describes operating a business these days. He's president of the North Jersey Equestrian Center, a sprawling facility tucked away behind Route 23 in Pompton Plains. A once thriving business, now just trying to keep its head above water.
Our business was doing really, really well. We had a lot of lessons, a lot of training, and now We have 50 lesson horses that are just sitting here that didn't do anything.
Deemed non-essential, Carl was forced to close down for months, and now he is back open. The costs mounting. After all, feeding a horse, not cheap.
Costs approximately $500 a month to feed a horse.
At 50 horses, that is $25,000 a month just for food. He estimates his losses at $400,000 since the pandemic began. Now he's allowed to offer outdoor riding lessons with restrictions in place.
I don't know if we're going to gain all our people back. Right. You know, we may never get all our customers back. Right. Hopefully we do, because we have some great customers. Sure.
If you want to help take care of some of these horses, you can donate. njequestrian.com. For News 12, I'm Karen Lee.
Time right now, 7:10. When we return, we'll check back in with Marcy and Belmar to see how other businesses around that shore town are faring. This is the debut of our new show, We're Open, tonight highlighting businesses restarting around New Jersey. And tonight we are starting in Belmar. Our Marcy Rubin is back out there by the Jersey Shore tonight with another business. Marcy?
That's right, Kurt. And all the businesses here in Belmar and across New Jersey have been struggling for months now, and they are ready to reopen. They are ready to get back to their regular business. A lot of businesses, a lot of mom and pop shops have had to be creative to survive this pandemic and then thrive once we reopen and get back to normal, or whatever our new normal is going to be. Right now, we are overlooking or looking over Main Street, Belmar, the thriving downtown of Belmar, or the normal thriving downtown of Belmar, where we're on the top of Beach House Brewery. This is normally filled with customers. We are the Friday after Memorial Day. We are 5 days after the unofficial kickoff to the summer season at the Jersey Shore. And you can see this is empty. They can't have people up here because they're not allowed to yet. But if you look across the street, this normal business, Anchor Tavern, would normally be filled with customers, live music on the Friday after Memorial Day. They are struggling. A lot of other ones are struggling, but they are doing what they can to survive, doing takeout, doing to-go cocktails, all of those things. And we talked to another business in town, an more entertainment featured business, a charter fishing boat company called Golden Eagle Fishing. And here's how they've been thriving and surviving through the COVID pandemic.
This is Golden Eagle Fishing in Belmar, and we are open. We are a 100-foot party fishing boat located in Belmar Marina. We take people fishing every day. We've been in business with this boat or the predecessor boat since the 50s. We leave at 7:30 every day. You know, maybe about 45 minutes out to where we're gonna fish, and we'll fish until about 1:30, and be back home at 2:30. COVID affected business in a lot of ways. There's a couple things that are different now than used to be. First, the boat was always cleaned with bleach and soap after every trip. But now we disinfect the boat 2 or 3 times a day out there. We have a galley on the boat where we sold hot food. We don't do that right now. It used to be you come down here and park in the marina, walk down the sidewalk and get on the boat. Now you need a reservation to get on. We're limited to a couple dozen people or so. The capacity is so limited, you don't want to drive here from Pennsylvania or North Jersey and then say, no, we're sold out.
It's actually a little easier with less people. I've been on this boat when there's been, 60, 70 people on here. It's a lot harder to fish. So I think even if we're paying a little bit more, I think it's okay.
It's still going to be the same experience. In fact, it probably is going to be a little better experience because you have more room. The crew is going to be able to take care of you better because there's less people. You're going to catch as many fish or more. That's not a problem. The fish haven't figured this out yet. They still think we're normal.
Once we're out in the water, it's going to be great. As long as we have our mask on and the boys have a good time, that's all that matters.
They're happy. They're really thrilled to get back out. Fishing's good, and we're enjoying ourselves so far.
And They are open. We're open. That's the theme of this show, of all of these stories that we are bringing to you. That story and the one you saw earlier, shot and edited by our very talented photojournalist Mike Nash, who's also behind the camera tonight for you. I want to bring in the mayor of Belmar, Mayor Mark Walsifer. He joins me from 6 feet away on top of the Beach House Brewery. They again are allowing us to use their gorgeous open terrace here, which normally, Mayor, would be filled with people on the Friday night, a gorgeous Friday night here in Belmar, just days after Memorial Day weekend. Talk to me about what we're looking at now compared to what we would see any other year this Friday night.
Well, right now it's quiet and it looks like the middle of winter, but normally on a Friday night in the summertime, all of Main Street is packed. Every one of our restaurants, bars, all the stores, they thrive on summer business. And, you know, since we started Memorial Day weekend last weekend, normally Main Street would be really busy. The oceanfront would be really busy with everybody coming to all our businesses. So, you know, it's a tough time in the year. I feel for all the businesses because, you know, they have to survive on the summer tourism season. We've been in contact with the governor's office, and we're trying to get some outdoor dining started, and the governor is working with us, and hopefully soon we will be able to have some outdoor dining, which will help a lot of our businesses. But we're going into 12 weeks now, and 12 weeks of this pandemic through the spring season, which normally we start with St. Patty's Day Parade to help the businesses. We have a lot of different festivals through the spring to help our business community, because you need Main Street to survive, to make your business, make your town a complete community. So,
Yeah.
But you know, we're surviving. We have our social media director that is promoting all of our takeout businesses and really pushing what we need to push to try to make them survive through this pandemic.
That's one of the ways that I guess the borough of Belmar is helping out the businesses through social media, just kind of advertising. Anything else?
Yeah, we have our social media director. He's putting out you know, every business what they're promoting as far as takeout, and so we're working on that every day. Our business partners, we're going to relax the assessment that they are charged every year, so we're going to relax that for a year to help the businesses a little bit. But it is tough, and I really feel for all the business people. You know,
we have about 30 seconds left. Belmar is known as a popular beachfront and downtown area for people from outside of Belmar. What would you quickly want to tell the folks who might be hesitant to come to Belmar this summer, or would you want them to be hesitant before coming to Belmar, or would you ask them to still come and do what they can?
Well, I would ask them to come and at least support our businesses that are doing takeout, because, you know, they really do have to survive, and it makes our community whole. So I would ask them to come, enjoy Belmar, but right now we're only at takeout. So, you know, if they can come and do that would be helpful for them.
Okay, thank you so much, Mayor Mark Walsifer of Belmar. And the beach and the boardwalk are open. You just have to be socially distant and smart. Bring your mask if you have one. Okay, so we are live in Belmar for you. We're open. Belmar is slowly opening. The businesses are open, slowly getting back to our new normal. And we are live from Belmar atop Main Street downtown, watching businesses try to survive this pandemic. I'm Marcy Rubin for News 12, New Jersey. Kurt, we'll send it back to you.
Marcy, thank you. Businesses here in Jersey not just trying to reopen, but New York as well. Dino's Wonder Wheel amusement park is bringing some of the best parts of a Coney Island summer to New Yorkers right now. Concessions are back open along the Coney Island boardwalk. There are markers on the sidewalk. You can kind of see it in that photo there, keeping customers socially distant. Even though the Wonder Wheel is still closed, we're told the owners are just waiting for the green light to fully open. And back here in New Jersey, one of the most famous bookstores in the state is offering curbside pickup. That is Bookends in Ridgewood. They're not open to walk-in customers. They can only sell books outside. Online orders, though, have kept the store operating the last couple of months as they had a steady stream of orders from some of their most loyal customers.
The support, frankly, has been very nice from local customers, as well as people out of state. Friends, family have been ordering online, and we're shipping books all over the country. So it's been heartening, but it's still about, down about 50%.
Yeah, Bookends has been a fixture there in Ridgewood for the last 35 years. We'll be right back. Let's take a look tonight at some of the business we have visited so far. We're going to be filling up this map with pins every week as we continue to showcase how businesses are getting back in business. Be sure to tune in every week to see all the great places we're checking out. And you can watch the whole We're Open show at news12.com starting on Monday. Finally, this half-hour sign of hope amid the craziness. Sisters from New Jersey channeling their Japanese heritage to lift spirits. Ridgewood High School students Yurina and Mayuna Homa spent free time over the last month making 1,000 origami cranes for staff and patients at the Valley Hospital in Ridgewood. Each string of cranes is a reminder of the support, hope, and gratitude that is flowing from the community. You're watching News 12 New Jersey. More news and updates on your weekend weather next.